Day 1 was kitchen demo. Day 2, yesterday, was concrete demo. And day 3 is gonna be pipe, baby. Let's get that pipe. So this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna find this ABS pipe right here in the ground. We're gonna dig it up, expose it. Then we're gonna tee off of it and we're gonna go right to our island. We're gonna mark where our island's gonna go. And we have to talk to the homeowner about if he wants a dishwasher sink or dishwasher sink, which way he wants it to go so we can get the pipe where it needs to be. Anyways, Nate the Great's gonna start digging and I'm gonna watch. Let's get it.
You see the hole we dug out to dry fit our drain. Gotta get on the inside and get under this footer.
Well, we thought the drain was coming over here.
It's a no-go.
It's on the outside. Jesus Cristo!
So we got the jackhammer yesterday and the shovels today.
That's right. Okay, here we are. We're gonna trench dug out. We're sloping it up towards our main drain line. And we finally dug out under the house, get a good view. I think you saw me underneath there this morning. Got it all dug out. So what we're doing here, here's our mark right here. We just spoke with the cabinet supplier. This is where our drain's gonna be right here. Here's our island. We measured everything off the walls. This is gonna be the island with 36-inch walkways around it and a 4-foot walkway over here. So let's go over here and show you how we're gonna tie this into it. We're gonna use this sanitary tee. All we need is a 2-inch because we have a sink and dishwasher. We're gonna cut it here, and we're gonna cut it here. We're gonna throw our tee in there like this. The drain goes this way. We're gonna throw our tee in like that so it drains in here. And we're gonna slope it up so it's gonna be sloped up towards where we need it to go. And we're gonna actually remove this. If you look up here, this used to be where the washing machine was. You see your 2 hose spigots, and here's the drain pipe for the washing machine. This isn't Haiti, so we're gonna rip this out and make it up to date. And then as you can see, and all this is next to the house because this is a non-permitted addition. So instead of running it underground like normal, they ran to the side of the house and they did this bathroom over here. And you can see here that they have the clean out right there. There's your clean out, and then it goes into the bathroom here. So it's a little unorthodox if you put it that way. But we're gonna make sure we're doing it right. We're gonna film us so you guys can watch and critique us. So let's stay tuned, baby.
My dad's make it hurt.
Good enough for me, bro. I'd say that sloped pretty nicely, huh?
So it doesn't have to be exactly that, right? Just as long as it's sloped down.
And there's not shit in it, you know what I mean? It's just water.
Yeah.
And like maybe ground up food.
Still taking out his anger from his parents abusing him. He's lonely, so call.
we just got done here. We have a drain pipe here. We're about to pour 5 gallons of water through it to test for leaks. I'm sure it's good, it's all glued up. We have our hot right here, our cold right here. We have our rigid metal conduit. It's all taped up at the seams. We're gonna put this in after the dirt's backfilled a little bit more because it doesn't need to be sloped or anything. And as you guys can tell, I don't like any fittings or anything 90s or any connections in the ground. I like straight shots, so we curved it. So there is no chances for a leak unless the PEX fails, which it does not have a good chance of doing that. It's a good chance of withstanding any kind of problems. Goes up, Nathan connected it here. We're gonna remove these guys. This is the old way of doing PEX. Down here, as you can see, we notched this out. I don't know if you guys can tell or not, but the whole entire wall, look at this, the whole entire wall is moving. You can see that. Just a complete failure, whoever built this. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna try to tie rebar into it. I mean, there's not much we can do. If we remove this concrete, the whole wall will crack down. So we're gonna tie rebar into it. But next up is we're gonna start backfilling with dirt because all our underground's done. And we'll get our ABC rock, as you saw that, and start filling that in and pack it down. So let's get to it. Before we start backfilling, one more thing. You take a look here, we have our sanitary T branching off to the 2-inch. You saw this, we did this earlier and today. And then we have our little flexible connector here, and we tape that up so those the clamp, the actual metal part of the clamp doesn't rust over time. So this right here is 100%, it's solid. We're gonna go ahead and test it with water like we said, and then we'll start backfilling.
Here, why don't I dump this load on your truck? And I said, I will gladly receive that load. Look at that suspension and that force.
There it is. That's all she wrote. Holmes, you got the load rider, Holmes. Gee willikers, hey.
Tempering the ABC rock that we have here below us. Gonna have a flat surface, and this will make your concrete slab last forever.
Okay, take a look so you can see what we just did here. We marked 16 on center for a rebar. We want it to be as beefy as possible. We got a 1/2-inch drill bit. It's number 3 rebar because I don't want to sit here and slam it and deal with it. We drill a hole, boom. We drill it pretty deep into it. We get the vacuum right here, vacuum it out. We get a water bottle, spray water in there, vacuum it out again. It's Arizona. Within 3 minutes, it's dry. So now that's a clean hole. We're gonna epoxy it. Rebar goes in. Okay, it's the end of the day. We got all our rebar in. Nate, go take a look at that real quick. Very nice. We're doing 16 on center, number 3 rebar. We're using zip ties, cut them. It don't really matter. I'm sure there's people in the comments, oh, you gotta use the wire tie or whatever. No, you don't. We have all our underground taken care of. We got our rigid metal here, 1 inch for our 12-3 dishwasher and disposal outlets. Here's our hot, here's our cold, and our drain, all documented. And so after that, once before we got all that done, we compacted all this ABC rock. We tamped it all down. We don't need to get a jumping jack because we're not doing a 6-inch slab where semi trucks are going through. We tamped it down, and before we pour concrete, we'll spray it all down, get it all wet, and then concrete goes in. And if we need to, we can get wood fiber reinforced concrete, but that's not needed. Anyways, we got it done. It's a big day. We got a lot done. Next up is a concrete pour next week, so we'll see you guys then. Have a good day.